So I have one disagreement with your sort of like clean chat method.
Yeah.
I think what you could do is maybe have one channel where you have like a clean chat, like the public space. But when you do like other streams, you could like maybe have like an all out, anyone can say whatever they want. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
a
but I'll
public
never
space.
go to the place where people can say anything they want because I don't care about this. So if you want to make another forum where you guys keep masturbating all day while saying JF is fat, go for it. But I wouldn't go there. It's not interesting.
Yeah, but a lot of the reasons why people are disliking is also because your comments on Ralph how you say you
What do you know
ban
about
people.
this?
I read comments. People were having legitimate concerns about their comments being banned.
What was the
or,
legitimate
like, simple,
concern?
It's simple. I read quotes. Like people were saying, "Oh, I just said this."
No.
It
Don't
wasn't
tell me you
anything
read
mean.
something else. You told me that they had legitimate concern. I want to hear the concern, not that you've read that someone said something. What's the concern?
No, I read the concerns from fans.
Okay, tell me what's the concern.
That they were criticizing you for the whole Lauren thing. How?
Okay. And what is the concern about the Lauren thing?
Basically, what happened is people want to criticize Lauren because the whole Patrick Little drama.
Okay.
And they were
and what's the critique?
That you made like an hour stream about the whole thing, and Lauren didn't really want that. And then you were banning for saying like troll comments that weren't really a big.
All right.
And then I think you mistake troll comments for criticism for troll comments.
Let's go through these. So one, the fact that Lauren has not accepted that I did a video. She has no power over me, just like I have no power over her. So that's not a good argument, right?
All right. Fine.
She has no authority on my intellectual path. What was the second point? You said that I mistake troll comments for real comments?
No, you mistake real comments for troll comments.
Real comments for troll comments. So if I ban someone who says, Jeff, you're a white knight, and I already said on the video, I'm going to ban anyone who calls me a white knight because it's a disrespect to the intellectual process I'm engaged with. No, listen to me. I said 1 hour of intelligent things. I want these things to be addressed if you disagree with me. If you just come here and you say JF is fat and JF is a white knight, there's no reason for me to be interested in reading that.
I think you should check the comments in Ralph Retort's latest stream. People were legitimately saying they had concerns. Like they were dropping regular criticism in your comment section, and then they got deleted.
And we've reviewed the comments, and they sucked.
But they weren't like lol white knight. No, like they were legitimate.
Yeah, the one that he read to me was including a white knight insult. Why do I have to impose this to me? Why do I have to interact with people who don't listen to my actual words?
I mean, you could ignore some of the comments unless, like, I get you get some legit hate that fine, you could delete it.
But blocking is my way to ignore. Blocking allows me to make sure that I don't participate in the publication of something I don't consent to.
If someone has like harassment, but I'm saying people are legitimately being blocked for regular.
Yeah, but you don't know that. You the only points that you've brought to me, I countered them, and you have nothing to tell me.
Well, your counter is basically, I believe these comments are all troll comments, so therefore I could.
No. My point to you is these comments, I do not want to read them, and I do not want to read the persons that they come from.
All right, if you say so. Also, I have one thing to say. You blocked me on Twitter because of the whole pinky thing. I just want to wait. I just want to apologize because I was a little that was a little mean.
Absolutely.
When I say you posted the wrong side.
You are a very mean person, and for that, which you did on Twitter and you now recognize sucks, I will keep you blocked for the rest of my life.
No. Wait, I'm saying I apologize because I worded it wrongly. I should have said like, I prefer if you posted the other side of the.
Absolutely. You are extremely impolite after I have spent a lot of time complying to your demand and being extremely kind to you.
No, I know. I'm apologizing. I was trying to apologize before because I was trying to get onto a call with you when you were on Ralph, but you know, they were only taking other callers. I was trying to
Thanks for
contact
the
you before.
apology. And if you ever want to talk to me again on Twitter, you will have to create another account, develop another identity, and rethink the basis for your life. Bye bye.
Okay.
All right, let's take another one. Simon Scola. Hello, Simon Scola.
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
Yep. How are you doing?
All right. So I just want to say that most of the people that are criticizing you actually like Lauren Rose.
Okay.
They simply don't like white knighting.
Well, I didn't white knight. I made my arguments based on the IDs. So that you would be wrong to think it's white knighting.
You made like an hour-long stream white knighting her when she didn't even ask you to.
Do you know
And
how
she was
long
like,
You're back to points that I've already addressed. You
All
said
right,
she
well,
didn't ask me to. Am I the employee of Lauren?
aren't you guys partners?
Am I her employee? Am I subordinated to her?
No.
So there's no permission I have to ask her to give my opinion on a public matter.
You're kind of proving my point. It's not like she said like, "Oh, can you like address this?" You just white knighted her when she didn't even want you to.
No. Now you're doing a logical jump. So let's talk about who do I defend and why do I defend them. How much time did I spend on the Sargon report? Were you there when I defended Sargon against false accusations?
Yeah.
So did I white knight Sargon?
Wait, was that the one where he thought that you were plotting against him?
No. That was 8 months ago. Did you follow my coverage of the defamation against Sargon 8 months ago, before Warski Live?
I don't know, maybe.
So did
I can't really
white
remember
knight
8 months
Sargon?
ago.
If I wrote a one-page report that was long, a many-page report, but it was a single page on Reddit, and I've spent about 1 week full-time on this, and I've spent a total of, I think there must be 8 hours of video on my channel on this. Some of this, I've privatized the video, but most of it is still there. I've spent 8 hours discussing every single false accusations against Sargon. And was this white knighting, if you believe my description that I just did?
Well, Sargon's not a woman.
Okay, so it's all about whether the person I defend is a woman.
No, listen, the point is this, that people actually like Lauren. It's just that she was just... The problem is this. When you
are
go
trying
on...
to escape my question. I'm asking you, if someone calls me a white knight, will they do so only in the context where the IDs that I defend happen to have come from a woman? Are they being sexist?
That's the definition of white knight.
So they're using a sexist word to describe my behavior, when in fact my behavior...
Are you a feminist? Are you a feminist now? It seems like you have a really weak spot when it comes to the female race.
I've always been a feminist. I've always been for the equal treatment of men and women. In that definition of feminists, I am a feminist. Are you an anti-feminist? Are you against the equal treatment of women and men by the law?
No, I do believe in that. I just think that it's odd that, again, this is the problem. People like you, but you turn this into a thing where when someone criticizes you, you think it's a bot or you think it's a campaign against you. You can't deal with criticism.
I'll tell you what I think. I don't think you're a bot.
We all like you, JF.
I don't think
this
you're
is
a bot,
getting ridiculous.
Simon. I think you are a high school student. How old are you?
I'm 19.
I knew that. Because every time I bring actual facts and actual IDs, you go back to who likes me and who likes Lauren and who likes who. I don't give a shit about who likes who. You come with your high school concerns to my stream. No one gives a shit about who likes who. That's something that quarterbacks and cheerleaders care about in high school. I'm talking to you about IDs. You tell me I'm a feminist, and then you admit being a feminist yourself. You tell me you wouldn't use white knight when I do it for Sargon, but you use it when I do it for Lauren. Is it possible that you can't handle the ideological consistency of a true alpha male?
All right, so let me just ask you this: why do you ban the keywords "white knight" and "pussy" in the super chat? And why did you ban me from super chat for saying I like Lauren, but this white knighting is pathetic?
Because by calling me a white knight, you reveal that you're not truly listening to my IDs, and you're not
We are.
ready
Everyone,
for this
everyone
stream.
is listening. Everyone is listening, and they're just saying this is gay. Talk about something else. No one cares. It's you. I mean, you even white knighted Tara McCarthy. It's like, just stop white knighting so much. We don't hate women. We're not like, we don't want to put them in cages. Literally, it's a meme. You need to just stop the white knighting, JF. We like you. You're gonna end up like Baked Alaska.
So
We
you're
don't want
gonna
you
tell
to ban
me.
people from chat. It's dumb.
So you're gonna tell me every time I defend a man, you're not gonna call me a white knight, and you're gonna address my ID. But when it happens such that I end up defending the IDs of a woman, you're gonna call me a white knight, and you're gonna call me a white knight for Tara McCarthy and for Lauren Rose. But you're not gonna do
No,
it when I defend a man, right? So
The
what
point
you're
is,
doing, you're a bully,
you don't defend.
Simon.
You don't defend any man you come across. You have a weak spot when it comes to women. It's obvious and everyone sees it. We like you, JF, but you got
Have
to
you
work
watched
on
my
this
Sargon
aspect.
videos?
When
You-
8
you
months
just
ago
said-
that you said were
You
hours
just
long.
said I wouldn't defend a man. Did you watch my Sargon video?
No, I said you wouldn't defend any man. It seems like whenever a woman that is slightly right wing comes onto YouTube, you will defend them if someone says one insult against them.
Did you watch
Or
my
one
Coach
criticism.
Red Pill video? My Coach Red Pill defense.
All right, you're not getting the point.
No, because your point is irrelevant. I'm trying to bring you back to anything that's relevant. The fact that I defended 2 women in my life is not an indication that I'm a white knight. It's an
It's not
indication
true
that
though.
2
It's
women
every
can get it
conservative
right.
woman.
Every conservative woman? Can you list
Yeah,
others? First, I don't even know that I defended Tara McCarthy. I mean, I might have
You
said
did. You
positive
did on Andy
comments about
Worski.
her. Yeah, I did. I did make positive comments about her, but I didn't defend her from attacks, as far as I know. Never made a video about
All right.
this.
Well, listen, the point is just this. We really like you, JF, but this is going to destroy your channel if you keep going.
All right, I don't take professional opinions, so I just kicked him. Listen to me, Simon Scola. The day you have 40,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, I'll hire you as my expert and expert in terms of business growth and how to handle media interaction. As far as you're a loser on my Discord channel who's already banned from the super chat, your tips for my growth are uninteresting to me. Thank you. Hello, Ralph Retard.
Oh, what's up, JF, man? How's it going, dude?
Fine.
How you been, man? Past couple days.
I've been doing good. Today I've decided to show my evidence to defend my support, the support of my claim that I made on your show, which was that there were bots involved in disliking. So I showed the data that I had about this.
Yeah, I saw your screenshots. I mean, do you think that's like hard evidence of what you're saying exactly? I mean, it seems kind of lacking a little bit.
It's hard evidence that there is coordination for disliking. I don't claim that what you read in these chats are true. I mean, the guy brags about having 20K bots on Twitter. I wouldn't believe that claim. But it is evidence that there are groups of people on Discord who coordinate in time to flag together and to dislike together. That is pretty solid. And this is confirmed that these user accounts, which are known in the community, by the way, have effectively typed this. I'm not being fooled by a faked screenshot there.
Yeah, I mean, Microchip's been around for years and was really active during the Trump campaign. I mean, he's not like a new actor. He pretty much always brags about his bots. He was involved when Baked Alaska. He's friends with Baked Alaska, so when Baked Alaska was going up in smoke, he was threatening to dox everybody and flag people and stuff. Then, but I mean, if you look at the screenshots, he doesn't really threaten you directly in any of the screens.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Okay, yeah, I was having sound troubles. I'm back.
Yeah, I was just saying, if you look at the screens, I mean, he doesn't really threaten you directly in any of the screens that I can see. And he also jokes and says Zoom is weave. I don't know. It just seems to be kind of like trolling. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I
part
will
of it
say,
could be trolling, and I'm not saying believe these words for what they are. I'm saying believe that there are discussions between people on Discord who say, "Hey, let's go dislike this," or "Hey, he said that, let's go flag." Do you think that's false?
well, I don't know about the bot aspect of it, but I don't disagree that people go and try to flag streams. I mean, I think that that's pretty obvious. I mean, I've seen evidence of that. But as far as the dislikes go, I mean, look, sometimes I catch a lot of dislikes on my stream too, and it's usually because they didn't like what was going on the stream. So I had some of the Irony Bros on, I guess it was last week, sometime, and they were on the stream, and I'm talking about Beardson and what's his name, Sean. And they were basically kind of trashing the military on the stream. Now, I don't agree with that personally, but some of the people listening said, oh, Ralph's allowing this to happen, kind of putting it on me. And so I caught a lot of dislikes over. I don't know. I just say, in my experience, are there going to be some people who try to coordinate dislikes? Yeah. But I think most of the time when you catch a lot of dislikes, it's probably because a certain segment of your audience doesn't agree with what you're doing.
Oh, that's fine. And I don't deny that there's part of the dislike which may come from a segment of the audience, but I still have data indicating that there's a part of it that is false. And so I have to expose it.
All right, fair enough, man. Take it easy. Have a good day.
Thanks for coming. Hello, JDZA. Hello, Cat. They're not responding. Hello, are you there?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jeff. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So, Jeff, I was thinking that the next time you have another female on, maybe next time instead of you getting on camera, you could just unzip your pants and put your dick on the mic, because it seems like you're...
All right, I'm kicking this guy. Is there anyone with a serious opposition who want to argue with me? So there are some people who report that YouTube is fucking up for them in the chat. Personally, I have my preview test and it's working great. So I guess that it's on your side with your download from YouTube. Sorry if that doesn't work. I'll make sure that you can access the full video. But it seems that right now I have all indicators saying that the YouTube speed is good and YouTube is receiving my signal. And in fact, I'm replaying it back to myself from another computer and there is no problem. So you guys are either trolling or you are having issues with the reception from YouTube. Let's try to see Peglius. Hello, Peglius.
Ooh, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today, JF?
I'm doing good.
Well, I had a quick question for you, and I was having a lot of issues with a friend group where I'm a staunch anti-communist. What do you say to communists? Who want to take everything from you?
What do I say to communists who want to take everything from me?
Just in general, what do you say to a communist when they really truly believe that they have a right to everything, and even in an altruistic way? I mean, I just can't get through to these people. I don't know.
I mean, there's no way, because they are ideologues and they're not gonna abandon. But what I would say is, there's always a thing that a communist will let you do.
What's that?
So, well, it can be different thing depending on the communist, but often I would go for sex. So a lot of the leftists, they are against state invasion on your sex life. Right?
Yeah.
And so start with sex and try to build your way to economy.
I see. So they sympathize with you that the government doesn't have a right to say you get to sleep with this or that,
Yeah.
or you when and where. I gotcha. That actually is good advice.
And now I don't want to be banned from YouTube for
No.
harassment, and so I'm going to have to choose my word carefully. But if you get them to admit that they have no claim to your sex life, then you can suggest that you may start doing acts of sex.
Yes.
With
from the communist government point of view.
no, but you
know,
can start essentially suggesting that you will be having sex with the things that you buy at Walmart, you know. And that by taxing this sexual relationship, they are invading on your sexual liberty. Now that's the
It's interesting
technique
to
to get Lacy Green out of communism.
It's interesting to me that your technique for this seems to just start and end with sex and women, which is, I feel like it's kind of the reason why your chat has a problem with all of this, because it's like, ooh, JF is a ladies' man, and that's awesome. I love that about you. Some people see that as like, ooh, JF like loves women. I don't see it in the intellectual space. At least I've never seen you compromise your arguments for a woman. Now, I don't really understand the context of this hour-long stream for some chick. I got to be honest. I follow a lot of you guys, but it's hard to catch every single stream.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's just this prevailing thing where it's like, ooh, you know, JF like loves women. I mean, it's true too, because you're always talking about women and sex, and that's good. That's you. You do you, Pepe Le Pew. But you know, you just got to understand people are gonna give you shit, and you do. You deal with it in the only way that is legitimate in my mind, which is just to shut people out.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for your comments, and I'll be moving to the next caller.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Brundlefly.
Hey, JF, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, so I guess my criticism is almost that you're not going hard enough on these guys. I mean, I think, you know, there could be a bot network, but you know, they're more broadly speaking, I think there's a big part of, you know, the alt-right audience that kind of needs to understand that, you know, they're so busy expressing their most rageful thoughts that they don't understand how they might come across to normies that happen across these channels. You know, they make,
I
you
think
know, and
that's the kind of thing I don't intervene on, because if you're honest about your thoughts, it's like, okay, then you can express it to me. But when I see cases of dishonesty like this, then I need to expose them. Now, yeah, I would like to convince this part of the audience, which always goes for the most extremist statement. I would like to convince them, but I would do it not in a morally reprehensible fashion, because I don't think it's morally reprehensible to be an extremist. If that's your idea and you express it, you have the right to. But if you do so with intent to deceive and intent to create fake numbers and fake representations of how represented is your political view, then you are falling into the box that I accept to criticize vehemently.
no, I understand the distinction. I just, you know, and it's hard to tell, right? Like who's honest and who's not. I mean, in some ways, I find it, you know, in my own streams, you know, difficult to discern. I mean, the one thing about the internet is, you know, because everybody's anonymous, there's a lot of paranoia, a lot of distrust around like who's real, who's not, who's pushing an agenda they believe in.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. Everyone accuses themselves of being FBI agents.
Yeah, but you're either a Fed or a Jew. I get called a Jew all the time. But that's all I really want. Do you mind if I shill our show together tomorrow?
Yeah. So we're gonna have a show tomorrow with Brundlefly. At what time is it?
It's noon Eastern on my channel. So it's if you just Google or search in YouTube for Brundlefly or Brundlecast, you'll find it. I'm very excited. JF and I are going to talk about his revolutionary phenotype theory and maybe some other topics if we have time.
All right. So tomorrow at noon, don't miss it, people. I'll be on the Brundlefly channel.
All right. Thank you very much, JF.
Bye bye. Hello, do you want Sly? Are you there?
Hi. I just want to say I love you, Papa JF. You can ban me now.
I won't ban you. You seem to love me.
Yes, I do. Goodbye. I won't take your time anymore.
All right. So that's the opposition we have. What are the points that were made in all this crap? The intellectually valid points. Well, we have people who say, JF, you did a stream without the permission of Lauren. Oh yeah? You want to know what I do without the permission of Lauren? I don't think you want to know. Honestly, it's kind of creepy. The second point is, Jeff, you white knight Lauren. And whenever you defend a man with the same IDs, I will not call you a white knight. But when it's a woman, I'm going to call you a white knight. Come on, guys. The thing is, there's an intrinsic injustice if you start criticizing creators when they do something with a woman and you don't criticize for the same ID when they do it to a man. You're trying to create a disequilibrium. Now, I'm not. If you are biased against women, that's your thing. But I will not take arguments like this because I'm not. I don't care. I care only about IDs. That's all I care about.